Good evening from Vanderbilt University Law School in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm Candy Crowley from CNN. We are here for the second presidential debate. Please give a round of applause for President Barack Obama and Governor Mitt Romney. President Obama, you won the coin toss, so the first question will go to you. What changes do you propose to make Section 1623D attainable and consistent with congressional intent?
First, Congress should amend the statute by adding the correlative conjunction either or, so the disjunctive nature of the two-prong test is unquestionably clear.
By adding either or to the statutory text, a recanting witness will only have to satisfy one of the latter requirements of the statute.
Second, courts should apply a burden-shifting paradigm to assist courts in determining burden allocation when evaluating proof of recantation.
The initial burden is on the defendant to present prima facie evidence to create a rebuttable presumption of recantation. The burden then shifts to the government to prove that the defendant fails to meet both temporal requirements of the statute. Finally, the burden shifts back to the defendant to show that he meets at least one of those requirements.
Third, in evaluating the manifestation prong, courts should determine whether it had become manifest to a witness himself that his falsity would be exposed.
To determine the manifestation prong, courts should determine whether exposure of falsity was objectively manifest to the defendant and identify a source that may have made exposure of falsity imminent. Under this approach, state of mind of the authorities may be relevant but not determinative.
Fourth, the substantial effect prong should be amended to require substantial, identifiable harm to the proceedings, not just a mere delay.
In the statute, the word affected should be replaced by harm, such that there must be substantial identifiable harm in order for a false statement to substantially affect a proceeding. Courts should allow recantation when it is done promptly before the grand jury has been deceived or misled to the harm and prejudice of the investigation.
Fifth and finally, Section 1623D, recantations should not be subsequently used by the government as admissions to pursue Section 1621 or Section 1001 prosecutions for the same statements.
Because of this addition, a recanting witness will no longer have to fear use of the retraction as an admission of falsity in a charge under Section 1621 or Section 1001 for those same statements.
Great. And what about you, Governor Romney?
Oh, I agree with President Obama, and if those changes are not made, the defense will remain defunct.